How the fluffy doing? Welcome on in. My name's Vezara. Today we continue on with our blueprints journey. Trying to figure out the rest of the sanctum keys. Finding the rest of the red letters. And maybe, just maybe, going down and taking a look at the wheel puzzles. Once again, first things first. Let's go see what outdoor room we get. But before I do that, I'm going to waste a stop and backtrack. Grab my allowance so I can throw a coin into the fountain. Maybe get some good luck. We're going to need it. Right now, I'm going to assume that the schoolhouse and the school puzzle test is necessary for solving the main storyline puzzle, and that it is only there for the trophy. That said, I am going to draft the tomb, and we'll come back to that a little bit later if we need some extra gold. For now, I'm going to go through the house a little bit, see if I can find something that will give me a clue to the sanctum key, a king on his throne, which I have a couple ideas what that might be referring to. The other thing is, it's in one of those bank vaults, which I did, luckily, a couple runs ago, was able, let me see here, room directly, was able to get to the conservatory and adjust the bank vault rarity to be more common. With that said, we should be able to find the bank vault relatively easily. Third of 12, which I assume the small line means a third, is 4. And then somehow 20 and 30 is 10 minus 10. And then this one, somehow you got 10, 15, 45. Oh, half of 45 is a third of 45 is 15 divided by 5 is 30. Okay, reset, which means that was not the answer. 10. We got 10 plus 5 is 15. Plus 20 is 35. Oh, okay. 35. Oh, that's square root, not. No, wait. Okay, so yeah. Okay. 5, 15. Small numbers of these would put that to 5. Plus 20 is 25. Square root of 25 is a lot. Is that 25 times 25? Is that what it wants me to do? Is 25 divided by 5 is 5. No. Okay, so is that over 20? 4, 10, small 15 is 5. Plus 20 is 25. I guess I gotta pull out my calculator for this. What is 25 times 5? Oh, what is 25 times 25? It's 625 divided by 5 is 125. That cannot be it then. So what if it's the square root of 5? 5 times 5 is 25 plus 20 is 45. Divided by 5 is 9, but we already tried 9. 10 plus 5 is 15. A third of 15 is 5. Plus 20 is 25. Divided by 5 is 5. Let's try that. For some reason it's 5. The square root symbol had nothing to do with anything? Or I somehow just roundabout found the answer? I am confused. Okay. Drawing room is cool. Okay. So we're looking for a key to a vault in the bank. We're also looking for a throne, essentially. And there's a couple of rooms I'm looking for. The office is one of them. The other room would be the lavatory. Office. So either like the chair to be the throne, the king on his throne, or the dining room. Oh, wait. What if it's in the dining? What if the dining room something? Because the head of the table is something. So I can't think of anything about the bedrooms. Nothing about the hallways. I used to think the cloister, like this statue, might have been something, but I've since been in the middle of there and didn't see anything that stands out. None of the shops make any sense. The only red room that would make sense is the toilet, the lavatory, the throne. So maybe one of those rooms? And we just drafted the dining room. What if I look at the chairs? Do you have any secrets? Any? See, there's a chair missing. So either there's something to this, or it's this chair, or I'm overthinking, like I always do. Alright, we'll put a pin in that. Let's keep on exploring the house. This is the lavatory next to the dining hall. Perfect combination. Anything with the toilet. Anything at all. What about, like, a lamp? Bathtub. Alright, we'll come back to put a pin in that. We'll be back. Just fill out the rest of the house. Maybe we can find the other room. Other rooms, the conference room and the office. The conference room and the office. Laboratory. I doubt that would be anything to do with the king on his throne. I'm gonna go back and get the other side of the house. Also, when we're done here, expanding the house, I definitely want to revisit the wheel puzzle. If anything, that would be a good starting point after solving the clack puzzle in the last episode. This is not an empty box. The gems are in the black box. The empty boxes are both true. Well, that seems... But if this is true, then the gems have to be in the black box. So... I guess that can't be true. I guess this is false. The empty boxes are both true. No? True. If this is empty and this is empty, this is true. Not this is not an empty box, but that would make this true also. The empty boxes are both true. The gems are in the black box. Can this be false? The gems are in the black box. This is not an empty box. I guess that's false, and it's here. Cool. To the workshop. Do we want the workshop? Yes. Workshop gives me an item. And I do wonder if this is anything. I do have notes on what it potentially could spell out. I haven't really looked at it yet extensively. Aha. I have ELSIHAG as letters, and I is being repeated again, which is interesting. Also, don't really know what it means. Is that for maybe spelling out like the realm name? One of the realm's names that starts with an E? Which I don't know without looking at a note what that might be. Which I don't know what that would be without looking at my notes. I don't know. Okay, moving on. To a passageway opens up many possibilities for doors to extreme excavation in the house. Do I care about these two rooms? I mean, I could grab it by the laboratory, but that would take a gem. Or I can just go up the breakfast nook, and that's probably fine. I'm not worried about filling out the house, just finding the rooms I need to find. Also, this gives me a key. Which we have to use here, unfortunately. Ooh. Okay. It costs 32. The axe. You may use the axe in the room directory to permanently remove the cost of gems from one room. I need how many more gold? 4. Hopefully we can find that. Because I would love to do that. Make all future runs easier. Oh wait, we have the tomb. We have the tomb. We have the tomb. We have the tomb. We have plenty of footsteps also. Oh, we can just get the vault. We can just get the vault. Okay, let's do that. Go back. That did cost a dead end, but I can buy this. And let's see, a room directory. Use X on. I'm gonna say. Just like. I want. My instinct was to do it on the most expensive thing. However, maybe that's not the route you want to do it. Maybe you just wanna. It's cloister. Cloister wouldn't be bad. What is the other options? Workshop? No. Attic, I was thinking of, might be an option. Attic or trophy room? Trophy room is rare. Maybe the vault? Oh, maybe the vault. Because we did reduce the rarity on the vault to be commonplace. What's the other room I was thinking of besides the trophy room? Which costs 5. Oh wait, was it the terrace? No. I think it was the courtyard. No. I think it was the cloister. I'm just gonna do the vault. The trophy room is plus 8 gems immediately. It is rarer though. It's either a trophy room or the vault. Trophy room cuts the 5 and gives me plus 8. Vault is commonplace and cuts 3 gems. I'm tempted to do the trophy room, just like as a major gem economy play. The other thing is the vault though, because I like never run into this room is the only thing. Unless I somehow luckily get the trophy room and the commissary to make it more common. The rarity on the 2 rooms is kind of making me sway towards the vault instead of the trophy room. Because with this being rare, it's plus 8 gems, but very it's not gonna happen very often. But it is the biggest upside. This doesn't cost any gems, does it? The foyer costs 2, and it's unusable. Cloister is also unusual and costs 3. The thing about the cloister is it's a multi-door room. So maybe with that, maybe I do the cloister. Because even though the vault is nice, and I do need it for the vault key to find the other sanctum key. Yeah, let's do this one. It's been X'd. I have made my decision. Do you have any keys for sale? Do you have a key? Multiple keys. Okay. Secret passage, you say? Okay. Let's do hallway, green room. Even though I don't have any gems. This might have been a mistake. That's okay. Courtyard. Oh. Okay. Let's go this way. Okay. Music room. Morning room gives me gems tomorrow and a few more gems for today. And some dice. Ooh. So, let's see here. Just keep on moving up. I do not have a shovel for this room, but I do get to put the doggos. It's the doggos. Who's the good boys? Who's the good boys? Music room. Take that there. And greenhouse, which I need to go over to the chapel to use. Clock tower. Just get the hallway. Hallway. I don't have any hammers. Don't have any keys. Gotta backtrack. Hello, doggies. Stay possum. See if I can cut my way through the foundation. Any of these doors unlocked? Negative. Let's see here. So what do I do now? I have gold. Buy a shovel. Actually, that's huge. I can take the... I'm gonna buy the gems also. Okay, we have gems now. I'm gonna take the shovel, which I now have a use for the tunnel. I'm gonna go to the foundation, dig a hole. Both of these doors should now be unlocked. Okay. Huh? Alright. I've been lied to. That's the only explanation. It's the only reason why I bought the shovel. I thought I would be able to get those doors unlocked. I was wrong. That's unlocked. Half of my steps. I'm gonna get more steps because I believe that I have a decent layout over here that I don't need. I don't need to go up over on this side. Can I make anything? I can maybe make something. The special jackhammer 3000. Yes, please. It's the ultimate shovel to dig even farther than before. Security. I'll take the storeroom. Now's a good time to get a couple more keys. And a gem, and I don't mind a dead end here. Also, I don't mind not being able to go up here because there's really not much I can do outside of, like, ooh, pieces ready. Outside of, like, getting this square, and then it's not that big of a difference if I don't get a single column. Like, it's fine. Take a corridor or a dead end, or I can reroll. Coat check. Oh, I can check in my hammer I just made. Wait, do I have an item in there? I might have an item in here already. I do not. Okay. I'm gonna put my special shovel in here. I don't need to do it now, though. We have a lot of steps, so I don't need to even worry about that yet. Gallery goes across. Let's do that. Guess we have a key. Into a clock tower. Let's re-roll that. I don't need the clock tower anymore. Security lets me go up. To a corridor that hits the foundation. I guess. I do have a key. I do have a key. So I can come back over here, hit this door with this key. And to an observatory. Sure. This will let me get my stars up at least. Maybe some bonus, some gems, and a sale that's it was way too late for me to benefit anything from. We have the cloister now, which I will use the garden key here. Okay. Is any of these doors useful? That I do have a security card key. Into a casino. Well, we don't have any. Man, we don't have any money. I spent it all. Get some dice. I guess the casino does come with coins. Oh well. Great hall here. Better than anything else. Use a key. Find a locksmith. That doesn't do anything. But there's no point for the archives here either. Nursery is kind of blah. But I will take the steps. Where else can we go? We have the secret garden, which means we actually can open those two doors. And when we go look at the wheel puzzle, we can open the 46th door. And we can go look in there again. In the meantime, is this anything? No. Can I use that there? What about this door? Wait. Shovel. There we go, there we go, there we go. The hounds. They call. The office, office, office. Yes. Okay. Do you have anything with the king on his throne? King on his throne. Anything at all? It just looks like an ordinary chair. Bamboozled again. Tell me, what is the king's throne? Well, we got the office. Did we get commissary? I don't think so. Patio. Patio's nothing. I guess we can go dark room. I'd rather re-roll into a mailroom. Mailroom for tomorrow. Is there anything? Please return all correspondence and packages addressed to Danny Ravine to sender, as he is no longer is employed with our staff. Did I look at this? Yes, I have seen that. Royal Mail. Oh, wait. Something. An item. Something. Something. Randolph Moore. Yeah, read that. Yeah, also read this. I think. What's this? Nothing. What if there's a vault key in one of these? That seems to be a no. Okay. Alright. It's fine. Where am I going now? I have the chapel door I can go through. No doors here, no doors here, no doors here. So the chapel is the only thing left. Door-wise. There is dig spots in there I can get to, and I do have the advanced shovel. So while I'm here, I might as well do that to see what's hidden in these holes. Nothing. 2 gems. Two keys. Nice. That's a nice shovel. That is a nice shovel. It's just what I wanted. Keys I can't use. Apple. It was a green apple. Or apples are just delicious today. The pool. I like the pool. Also the kitchen. I feel like it's not really important if I pick the pool, because even if I get like the pump room or the locker room, I can't really do anything with it anyways. But I'm gonna go pool regardless. Right. If only I had a hammer. I guess I have 2 keys. That is nothing. Okay. Cool. We're done here. I'm gonna use my keys. Oh. Nah. Yeah. Keys. Gems. And key, a gem, and some gold. Okay, let's go to the outside. I don't need to go to the tomb. I do need to figure out how to get back to the entrance hall, though. Make my way back down to the underground. I still have a lot of steps, so I'm not worried about that. But we do have some puzzles afoot. When we get down there, I want to see what symbol I want to look at, because I have a picture of one of the things, and I want to see if I can solve it. First things first, though, because I do want to go back into the 46th room. I'm going to hit the lever, and then I'm going to look at my picture to see which door I need to go through. But first things first, I'm going to hit this lever. These doors are going to open. Oh yeah, I still need to go to the greenhouse to get those doors open also. That's fine, that's fine. Let's see here. Which symbol do I have? According to my symbol, I have this one, which requires squiggles on the edge that look like that. That require that hit that. Like, not even. Weird. So we need peaks. That's the peaks. Okay, oops, I didn't mean to do that. I need 4 lines. But I also need like 2 lines on the lines, which is also why I'm confused. Do I have any other pictures? Right, I do have one. It's from the greenhouse. I need to go to a different room. It's this room. Have I been in here yet? So, yeah, I mean, these are correct. I still don't understand how the middle lines work. That's what I needed. That's what I needed. How did I do that? Okay. 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 It's still not quite right. It's still not quite right. That's still not quite right. I need 3 lines. I need 3 lines. Oh, I don't want to lose that. That's the lines. That's the lines. That's the puzzle piece. So all we need is the outside circles. All we need is the outside circles. All we need is the outside circles. Well, we got one. Hello? Whoa. Whoa. Hold on. What is this? There's 3 figures. A gray flag? Black Bridge Hotel and Spa. 8 realms in 8 months. The objective was simple enough, but in what order, what route, and where to start? Questions like these are the ones I tend to ignore, as planning has never been my strong suit. Well then, in the true spirit of adventure, I have departed, forsaking both map and plan, and as it happens, the road has taken me south. It seems fitting to begin the journey by visiting a fragment of the Old Kingdom, a landmark as black in realm as it is in name, and a story I feel closely connected to. Herbert. The Black Bridge. That's the story we read recently. What realm is that? I guess that's the realm that has Black Bridge in it. I can't believe we're over here. Mora J. Bax. The Orenda Ares variation. Due to the overwhelming amount of artifacts bearing the Orendia Ares sigil that were destroyed after the war, Morajai puzzle boxes featured the infamous black symbol are among the rarest and most valuable collectors can acquire. When black tiles are pressed, the entire row shifts to the right, as if on train rails. Okay. So it's telling me not to press a black square? Is that what it's telling me to do? Oh. Why did that? Oh, it reset. Ooh. So it's not green. Am I supposed to get that color? Interesting. Okay, what if I click that? Okay, I do need that color. The entire row shifts like on a train. Let me read that again. When black tiles are pressed, the entire row shifts to the right, as if on train rails. The entire row shifts to the right. Okay. shifts to the right. Interesting. The entire row shifts to the right. So what does green do then? I'm not sure what green does. Let me reset. If only I knew what green does. I understand that shifts that. What does the yellow do? Shift down? Am I supposed to use the yellow somehow? Okay. Interesting. Shift that over to bring yellow down. Bring yellow down. Bring yellow down. Shift this one over. Shift yellow over. Shift yellow over again. Yellow goes down. How do I shift yellow down? Like this? Shift yellow over. I kinda understand it, but also not really. Shift that over. Can I move yellow up? Shift yellow over. Shift yellow down. That's not what I wanted to do. It's also not what I wanted to do. It's also not what I wanted to do. Okay. Yellow shifts down. Black shifts right. Yellow shifts down. What if I hit green here? I need yellow down. Clicking on yellow makes it go down. Clicking on a green corner doesn't do anything. Shift that over, bring yellow back up. Okay. Can I shift yellow down again? That brings that up. Can I shift yellow down again? What would that do? Can I shift yellow up? Shift yellow down? I want a green here. I want yellow here. I want to shift yellow. I want yellow to go down. But I needed that to push that down with it. Okay, move that over here. Shift green to the corner. Move yellow back up. Wait, do we have it? Do we have it? Shift, shift, shift. Black, 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 black. This is an allowance token. That is fine by me. I thought it was something spectacular. It's just an allowance token. Oh, there's one sanctum room down. Surprisingly. Don't know if I understand the three wise men. Interesting. See if we get another one. Have a picture of this one. Just keep on spinning until I get different lines, or how did I get the different lines? I have no idea. It just kind of happened. There we go. How am I getting these lines other than just spinning them infinitely? Okay. According to this picture, that is not the lines I need. I need lines that say, maybe that is the lines I need. It only shows 2, but maybe we try it. If that's the case, then spin it until I have 4, like this. And then I need the middle to be peaks, like that. Then I need the outside to be squiggles. Squiggles. That kind of swiggle, that kind of swiggle. That worked! Okay! I don't understand how the line markings works with this, but the picture only shows 2 and there's 3 on there, but it worked. We found the Red Nation. And a palace. And some cannons. And another postcard. The Royal Museum. The Grand City of Finn. This is where the heist took place. I am actually writing this last postcard sitting at my desk at home. I suppose I should put forth the extra effort and drop it in the mail for consistency, but I am tempted to save the postmaster a trip, as it will just wind up here once again to join the other 7, which I am pleased to report were all waiting for me at my desk, safe as can be. Flipping through them has reminded me of the many friends I made and lessons learned along the way. And as I look back, one truth shines brighter than the others. Air travel is much better than sea travel. Herbert. Oh wait, Reddington Finn Airways. That is a question on the test, which I kind of already knew, I guess. But that confirms where we are. That does confirm where indeed we are. And then we have another box to solve. Mora J box, the Finn Airways variation. At the end of the war, the 5th era of the Grand Realm of the Finn Airways were established. Mora Jane boxes of the realms were graced with red tiles in honor of General Task Victory. When these tiles are pressed, all black tiles on the backs turn red in triumphant victory, while all white tiles on the backs turn black, serving as the outclassed and struggling reinforcements of the dwindling Destillant army. Black tiles turn red when... Which tiles? When the red tiles. When the red tiles are pressed, all black tiles turn red, while all the white tiles turn black. Okay. Red tiles. So I'm supposed to get all red. What turns? Oh, it turns red. This. Oh, and it still shifts over. Interesting. Very interesting. So the colors stay consistent with the properties. It just adds in more colors. Orange, greens, but nothing to swap them. Because this still has like a huge property. Red turns these black. Somehow I have to get this to the outside. One of these to the outside. Ooh. I think I need to reset. I need a black to move them. Orange doesn't do anything right away. White is one. Is there any way to make more white? At the end of the war, red tiles. When these tiles are pressed, all black tiles and the backs turn red. All white tiles and the black turns black. What do orange do? Orange doesn't do anything right away. Why did that turn gray? Black tiles turn red, white tiles turn black. White tiles turn gray. That's so weird. So I can't click that. This will turn red. And then I have the orange tiles as red. Why did that turn gray? What? Why are my tiles turning gray? Red, red, shifts, moves, but now I don't have any black tiles to shift the rows. Does it say anything about orange tiles? With the red tiles, when these tiles are pressed, all black tiles on the backs turn red. All the white tiles on the blacks turn black. And the goal is to get 4 corners to be red. Why did that shift? Interesting. Move that down. Move that. Can I make this white? How do I get this out of the middle? Can I make this green? Or did I need to make it green? What happens if I click? It just shifts. But now I don't have enough red pieces. Those don't do anything. For some reason, clicking this turns it gray. For some reason, clicking the white square turns it gray. This is just gonna give me an allowance token. So do I really need to do this right now? I don't know how to shift the way I need to shift. I think we'll come back. We'll come back to that. Is there any other realms I can puzzle? We have two. What do we know about these three? Do I have any pictures? Alright. Need to go... Basically gonna take a straight shot up on the farmost right side. Never mind. I lied. Can I go through... Yes. Can go through security. And then this goes... Observatory, Cloister, Baudier, and to the antechamber. But I need to make a pit stop to the secret garden. Which is connected to the cloister. Can I easily get to that room, or do I need to do the wheel? It'd be easier if I just did the wheel, I guess. About the same. So now we can go Oyster Baudier, room 46. Okay, is there any more clues in here? There's the round puzzle we can try to solve again. Hack. I wonder if they're in order on the floor. What was that first one we solved? That was definitely 3. What was the first one? The puzzle piece. But not just any puzzle piece. Realm symbols. We solved this and this. Wait, I took pictures. Black Bridge, 8 realms in 8 months. The objective was simple enough, but in what order? What route? And where do I start? Questions like these are the ones I tend to ignore, as planning has never been my strong suit. Well then, I have departed. Forsaking both map and planet as happens, the road has taken me south. It seems fitting to begin the journey by visiting a fragment of an old kingdom, a landmark as Blackbridge. Whatever realm this is number 1. 8 realms in 8 months is referring to the postcards. So I definitely don't have enough information for this. Okay. But I can make a no. Or try to make a drawing. I'm gonna make it this way. Got like a circular thing here. And then we got like an elephant ear type situation right here. Then we have like a thing here. And then a thing here. A thing here. A thing here. Thing here. Then we have like a landmass here. And a landmass here. And we have like a landmass here. Which is connected to a landmass here. which has like a kind of connection, but it's like a river-ish type thing here. That's the best I got. Let's see here. There's tiny islands here. And there's like a tiny island here also. And there's just 2 tiny islands here. Okay, well, we have a direction for this puzzle. If I can make my way back to the sanctum, I would. But I don't think we have enough steps. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. We do not have enough steps. Unless I go through the foundation. I could make my way back down to the foundation. That's probably my best bet. But I can just grab symbols here. So this is symbols as of the 46th room. We have weird jigsaw puzzle thing. We have pentagram. We have hourglass. We have mountain peak. We have heart. We have puzzle piece with like a dome looking thing. We have rainbow. We have diamond. Let me see what order the sanctum has that in. Jones? Who's Jones? Is that a last name I'm not familiar with? Marigold. Interesting. Am I supposed to find a boss and put it here? Maybe the Realms puzzle reveals that? Okay, well I want to go down to the foundation. I guess I'll pick this up just in case. I don't think I need it. Oh, wait. I don't think I can get to where I want to go through. Oh, no, okay. We're still good. I can get to where I want to go through the foundation. And then we have what's I guess that's all it is saying. Sanctum room. We have symbols. 1, 2. Yeah, it's a little bit different. We have like the weird puzzle thing. Then we have pentagram, which is the same. But then we have Mountain Peak instead of Hourglass. The Mountain Piece and the Hourglass are flipped. What that means, I'm not sure. But then it goes into Heart and Rainbow, which are different. No, the heart's in the same spot. Rainbow and the puzzle piece are flipped. And then the diamond is last. So for some reason, Hourglass and Peak are flipped, and the rainbow and the puzzle piece are flipped, in the order of which is displayed in this floor and the 46th chamber. Go back to these rooms and look at the postcard again. And then you get this room being number 1. Postcard number 1. And according to this, according to this room, this symbol is last because I am writing this last postcard sitting at my desk at home. So I assume that means this is 8. So somewhere along the line, the other 6 we'll need to get to the postcards. Also, black is bad. In terms for the test, black is bad, red is good. I think I knew that. I'm hoping I knew that. I don't think I have any more clues on anything else. Do I have anything on the diamond? Do I have anything on the diamond? So decisive. Maybe they're hitting walls. Interesting. So I need to find clues about the sigils and solve a little bit more of these puzzles. But we're making progress. I was not expecting to solve the wheel puzzles, but I figured out how to change the lines, which is huge. Oh, so this thing right here is another piece that's interactable that I wasn't aware of. I was only focusing on the knobs. I knew this was a thing that could spin. I didn't know this thing was spinnable. That changes everything about solving these. Interesting. The question is, now what? I got 2 more keys I need to find. The clues being the king on his throne, and in the vault of a bank, which I know is in the bank vault in one of the house. One of the house tiles is the bank vault. So we need to find this specific key to this specific bank door, vault thing, whatever you call it. Vault box. And then also the clue, a king on his throne. And also, I guess the last clue is behind the last door of 8. We did the clock tower. Behind the last door of 8. Which I was originally assuming it was one of these doors. I don't think that's the case anymore. But what else would it be? Also, we need 2 more letters. Technically 3, but the great Vezara said we can only find 7. Which is confusing. Vezara said we can only find 7 of 8 red letters. We are missing 2. I need to figure out what these symbols associate with the landmasses also. Maybe I need to do another classroom run, get the geography room, and then we can go from there. But for now, I'm gonna end this run here. And as always, my name's Vezara. I will see you on the other side. Peace out.